What is going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. More Undisputed gameplay. We are getting another full round of gameplay. Undisputed has been coming out with content every single day. I'll let you guys figure out what that means. I kind of have an idea what I think it means. Get active in the comments. Every day of gameplay. Come on, man. You know we getting close. All right. Before we get into the video, I got two questions for y'all. I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say. First question. It's easy. What do y'all think about the gameplay, man? What do y'all think about this action? I was on Twitter when they dropped the gameplay, just looking at the comments. People are all over the place. Some people are saying this game looks absolutely amazing. Bring it out today. Some people are saying this game looks trash. Fight Night Champion did it better 11 years ago. Now, I think that's a bit excessive. I could say I didn't really have a strong opinion when they released this gameplay until I put it in Final Cut Pro and put it in slow-mo, which we'll watch after the full speed. And I'm like, oh. There's a lot of nuance in this gameplay, and it made it so much doper to me, and we'll talk about it. Second question I have for you guys, and this is a big point of contention. What do y'all think about the punches? Now, I think we can all agree they've come a long way from the initial game we saw. The punching looks way better than what we saw at the beginning, but do you think it looks good? I'm on the fence sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, the punching, it's fine. And sometimes I'm like, man, this dude is throwing punches and it's not doing anything. So what do you guys think about the punching? Does it look right or does it not? There's a wide range of answers and opinions on the subject of the punching. All right, let's get into my review of what I see here. This is just like an extension of the gameplay we got before because it's the same style. Everything's the same. Now, my guess, my hunch, my impression is Boxing Fanatico is using Sonny Edwards because he's fighting just the same way he fought with Conor. Not Conor. We know how Conor gets down. I wonder if he's still going to be in the game. Nigel Benn. With Nigel Benn versus Carl Froch, Sonny Edwards is fighting the exact same way. So I just feel like, yeah, this is Boxing Fanatico. Plus, it's a high-level fighter. Like the person who's using Sonny Edwards can really play this game. You'll be able to tell more once it gets in slow-mo. In full speed, you can't see like exactly how good the head movement is. But once you see slow-mo, you're like, look at that. you can't tell in full speed, actually. Look at the way he's slipping punches. He's getting hit here and there. Did y'all see that 3-piece combo to the body? Oh, buddy should have doubled over. 3 punches, solid to the body. But overall, the gameplay is great. In my opinion, and I'll get into it. Look, he got around on the side of him like Lomachenko. Like you want to access there. Now, a couple things I noticed. One, we don't got a referee anymore. Kenny Bayless is on vacation. He said these fighters can police themselves. Come back, Kenny. We need a referee. Presentation wise, there's a I don't remember. Maybe I missed him, but there's a cameraman on a platform. I don't remember seeing him before. I think this is. Let's see if you can see him. You'll see him some point in the gameplay. I think we're getting a different. This is like a cinematic camera. Yeah, there he goes off in the corner. This is like a cinematic camera. This is not a camera that I would ever want to fight in, but for purposes of going back and looking at a fight, it's a dope camera to watch. Another thing I noticed, not the presentation, but the atmosphere is okay. I noticed the people around the ring don't have head tracking. So sometimes they're in one part of the ring and they're off looking somewhere else. Like, I don't know if they're watching a fight in the stands or what's going on, but you know, presentation, atmosphere, who cares? It's about the gameplay. All right. This is not a gripe, but look, I need to get in that Undisputed Discord. How do you get in there? Do I need an invite or can I just go in there? I don't know. I'm not that familiar. Somebody needs to let them know we need to see different styles fight. I need to either see, these are the two things I need to see because we've seen this, the ineffective aggressiveness versus the boxer. Somebody fighting like a fool, Hobie Price, right? It's round 3. I can only assume he's been fighting like a fool for the past 2 rounds according to his stamina. But we need to see 2 people who fight like Sonny Edwards, what that round would look like. We haven't seen that. We haven't seen 2 high-level fighters maybe being economical with their punches, both wanting to counterpunch. What that type of round looks like, we either need to see that or we need to see the aggressive fighter getting the upper hand in a round and what that looks like. I said that in the last video, and I insist we need to see it because we need to know it's possible. My guess is it's going to be difficult for the aggressive fighter when you're fighting somebody high level who could box city box. That's just my opinion from what I've seen so far with this gameplay. And I think the only thing that's really going to stem the tide of the person that can box your head off is power. If you're using somebody aggressive and he got a lot of power and the boxer has to be economical, that might change things. One thing I did notice, and this is something I would never ever look for, is they talked about a battle of feet. Like there's a battle between like southpaw and orthodox of that outside foot, but I'm noticing a lot of clipping with the feet. So I don't see a battle at all. I see the feet like standing on each other, but going through each other. Like you can see it right there. Now, look, it's been like this pretty much the whole fight. That's never something I would pay attention to, because clipping in video games, sports games specifically, because there's a lot of interaction, is like that's never something I'm gonna get mad at. That's just video games. But if you're gonna tell me about the battle of the footwork, I'm gonna need to see it. But we don't see it there now. Sonny changed his style. He came out orthodox, and then no, he's still orthodox. So yeah, no battle of the footwork. We didn't see that. We do see Sonny get around Price, like Lomachenko style. That's dope. We do see him push off twice. That's the first time we've seen the push off. And there goes right there, and it's fluid. There's nothing like that locks you into a movement. He pushed off and then automatically defended. That looks, I don't know why I'm getting so excited for a push off. You know I'm ready for a boxing game when I'm like, oh, he pushed him off again and then went into a punch. Okay, that might be a tool you could use. Push him off and then KO him. Yeah, so I'm really blown away at the physics, the way Sonny Edwards used the head movement, and Price is frightened at the wrong distance, right? He needs to be at a distance where he could stick the jab and keep Sonny at the end of his punches. Look, Price obviously isn't Fondura. He does not need to be crowding Sonny, because none of his punches land. And the ones that land, they don't really do anything. So I'm not sure what's up with that. But a lot of them are going around the head because it just looks like weird angles. His arms are too long. So it's going to be key on who you're using, what distance you can manage. Now, can you manage the distance if somebody wants to crowd you? I thought you could do it with the loose footwork. I'm not 100% sure. It kind of looks like if somebody wants to crowd you, you're going to have to just stay in the pocket, use the head movement, and counter the crap out of them. That's what it's looking like, and that's exactly what Sonny's doing. Look, whoever's using Sonny, if it's Boxing Fanatic or whoever's using him, it's high level. The way he is using his head movement and then countering is going to take some quick twitch that I don't have. Look, if you see me fighting online, I'm going to be fighting like Hopey Price. I'm going to be fighting like that. And if you see me online getting knocked out, mind your business. But to be honest, y'all know, if y'all familiar with my past videos, I am not scared to post me getting knocked out. Like I do not claim to be a good gamer. Look at these punches. I mean, look at the way Sonny Edwards boxes him. Look, he got to the side and tried to hit him in the spine. It's an absolute clinic. In slow motion, where you see the nuances with the head movement, the way the physics are working, the counter punching, the body work. Look at that. Got out of the way of punches. He's literally fighting in the phone booth. He's swimming and not getting wet. That's the epitome of swimming and not getting wet. All right. I'm getting too excited for some gameplay of a game that ain't nobody played. Get active in the comments, man. What do you think? Undisputed. Look, it's on the way. I'm insisting it's coming soon. I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.